The controversy surrounding the Almajiri education system in northern Nigeria has intensified after human rights advocate Chidi Odinkalu condemned recent remarks defending the system. His response followed statements made by Bashir Ahmad, a former presidential aide, who backed the Minister of State for Education, Professor Suwaiba Saidu. The minister had argued that Almajiri children should not be considered out of school but rather as participants in an Islamic education system. Ahmad supported the minister's position, advocating for the integration of Almajiri schools into Nigeria's national education framework. He suggested that providing official recognition and adequate support could help address the region's high number of out-of-school children. Ahmad further proposed that improved infrastructure and resources, similar to those allocated to boarding schools, could transform the Almajiri system into a sustainable educational model. However, Odinkalu has strongly opposed these views, calling them self-serving and misleading. In a post shared on his X handle, he challenged the characterization of Almajiri as an Islamic education system, urging supporters to provide religious evidence to back their claims. #Almajiri isn't a system of Islamic education. Please cite a hadith in support of your claim. How many Almajiri does Saudi Arabia have, UAE? He questioned. The human rights advocate also accused northern elites of hypocrisy, pointing out that many who champion the Almajiri system opt to send their own children to private schools or abroad for education. He insisted that the system, in its current form, perpetuates cycles of poverty and inequality and called for its urgent reform. The Almajiri system has long been a divisive topic in Nigeria. Critics argue that it fosters child exploitation and street begging, as many students lack proper welfare and educational support. Meanwhile, proponents highlight its cultural and religious importance, suggesting that with strategic reforms, the system could help bridge educational gaps in the region. Odinkalu's remarks have reignited national discussions on the role of policymakers and northern elites in addressing systemic educational challenges. As the debate continues, it underscores the urgent need for concrete reforms to ensure access to quality and inclusive education for every child in northern Nigeria.